Hello and welcome to episode 26 of our Timberborn update for playthrough modded with Folktales faction here, cycle 42, day 8. Probably about halfway through our temperate season here. Last episode, we finally finished our enormous train loop line going all the way around, well, mostly the Iron Islands district, but connecting all three of our main districts, except for Beaverly Hills. I guess they're NIMBYs or something. They don't like the trains, so they don't get the train, but we'll eventually get a train over here. And currently, they don't really have anything to do, so this guy's just kind of chilling here, waiting for something to go pick up. But the line is operational, and everything should be functioning just fine because it was last time. So hopefully we get to see these guys at some point again soon today, moving stuff around. But there's a couple things we can get done today. We can add in some additional stations, maybe a couple of waiting tracks strategically located in different places. And after much, I guess you could say, pleading, begging, asking, etc. I have finally installed another mod for us to play with here called Modular Roofs by Battery Smooth, the esteemed creator of the amazing Flywheels mod, among others. Speaking of, look at this guy. This is only single time speed, and it's cooking. If you go to 3 times, look how fast. It's going so fast you can't even see, the individual lines moving correctly anymore. But yeah, this guy's hauling. But yeah, so what the Modular Roofs mod is it adds a bunch of customization to put stuff on top of buildings. We have to unlock all of it, of course, with science, but we have 155,000 science. I think we're okay. I think we can afford to unlock these. But what it does is instead of just having these base game pieces, you still have these, of course, but you get other stuff. Like in our 1 wide section, we have a 1x3, we have a 1x4, we have a 1x1 corner, T intersection, X intersection, and then ghost pieces as well, which I'm not entirely sure what those are, but we'll find out. I believe it's some sort of, I guess we could just pull this thing up, but it's, oh, that's to put on top of things, I guess. Not entirely sure. We'll figure it out. But one of the really cool things that I saw in here is we have decorations. So we can come in with chimneys, and you can just kind of place these wherever. And look at this. I'll just put this for right now. Look at this. It's got little puffs of smoke that come out, like an actual chimney. And if we put this up to triple time speed, look at that. Look at those particle effects. Such a cool little thing. Man, Battery Smooth just completely outdid himself with this. But I digress. Oh my god, I didn't even know this was possible. Yeah, I didn't even check out the grid. Oh my god, man, that's so cool. You can move it up, you can move it down. Oh man, now I knew this was cool, but I did not know this was here. I installed the mod, made sure it worked, played with a couple things, and then said, all right, let's record the video. And man, I'm so impressed by this. Great job, man. This is fantastic stuff. But yeah, we'll get rid of that because I want to redo these to actually look nice. And we have so many opportunities now, especially in spots like right here where I was using the decorative dam pieces instead. So many opportunities to make something look really, really cool. So we're going to take a little bit of time in today's episode and do just that, in addition to these other improvements that I mentioned. But as of right now, I don't think the trains have anything to do, so we're not going to have to worry about that. But let's go ahead and get started here. I've got these 2x2s. I'm going to get rid of those guys because we have there's a 2x4 in here. Yeah, let's unlock him. And look how much cleaner that is as one piece. I love this. This looks so good. And we can go into decorations. We don't just have chimneys. We have gable windows. So I can just stick these guys in here and make cool stuff. Obviously, this is maybe not the best section to put this in, but you have rounded ones, you have angled ones, you have different types of chimneys for different industry. You got bakery chimneys, you got an industrial chimney. This doesn't want to play nice. Hold on. I guess I have to. Oh, that goes off the side of the building. Okay, that's what that is. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. Oh, man. Substantial chimneys and then square chimneys, the first one we saw. But, man, that just looks so nice. And this is one continuous piece that is also looking really good. The other things we have 1, 2, and 3 wide sections, and of course we've already talked about all this, but there's so many different options for things. If I take this 3x3 intersection just to show you guys what this looks like. So what you can do, I'm not going to place this down, I'll build it pretty much immediately, but this would be really good at the intersection of a bunch of different buildings, or if you have a really complex roofing setup like we do here, very, very easy to make something look a lot nicer with this. And I'm just so excited for that. So we have 1x1s we already looked at, 1x2s we've seen before, but now we have corner pieces. So if we unlock this, yeah, you can kind of see. Zoom in. I know this is underwater, but you should be able to see the shapes and everything. But that looks super cool. I hear chanting. But yeah, this is just fantastic stuff, man. This is really, really good. Are they still chanting? Yes, they are. I still haven't figured out quite what they're saying yet. I'm pretty convinced that was just a, hey, everybody come to the conference room. We've got to record some weird chanting for the beaver game. But no, that's really, really cool stuff. But now that this is here, I kind of want to keep these because this gives us the aesthetic bonus. But we can come in with all of our different pieces and just have a good time customizing things. It's just, especially in an aesthetic run, the game doesn't really offer a lot in terms of how to make stuff look really, really cool unless you just are a wizard at utilizing base game stuff, or if you have really, really cool mods like this. So we got a square chimney here, and I'll put another one right there. But man, I just love the little smoke particles coming off of that. And they react with the wind. It's not just static, so these will move and change over time a little bit. But man, I love how this looks. This is so cool. Really, really fantastic job. And I think they'll work on the other things too. So if I have it's a bakery chimney. Can I put this on the farmhouse? Okay, it doesn't seem like it's going to let me put it on the farmhouse, which is unfortunate. But if you look closely, this is actually where the assets are taken from. It's a very, very ingenious design. The round gable window is that exact same thing. And the angular one, I'm pretty sure comes from... does that come from the Iron Teeth farmhouse? I'm not entirely sure. I've been trying to figure that out. But I digress. Very, very cool. Yep. I got rid of the dirt mod because it was really messing with our other playthroughs. So unfortunately, we're going to have to rebuild 2 of these lumber mills. So I'll just take care of that real quick so we don't get too bogged down. But yeah, these were the ones making ecological planks, which is super cool. Unfortunately, we couldn't really use it because it was negatively affecting a lot of other things with our food. Oh man, I love all these little smoke puffs. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Battery Smooth, if I'm in the comments, but I think this is the same stuff that is in the Choo Choo mod. I remember seeing that in the credits for the Choo Choo mod, for the way the smoke comes out of the trains. But man, that is just, oh, it's so cool. I'm just completely in love with this. This is fantastic stuff. So I'm just gonna go around and place a couple of these things on our different buildings here. Man, that just looks so cool, man. Oh, that's just fantastic. Meanwhile, in Beverly Hills, oh, okay, they can't get to anything. That's a bad spot for those. So, yeah, Oniminai, me too. Don't even know what that means. I hope that's not vulgar. I can, yeah, I'll just, is that going to reach everything over here? Let's check. Doesn't seem like it. So I will just put 2 of these guys right there, give them a path, and let them get back to work. So we've ignored Beverly Hills for quite some time, and to be honest, I don't really know exactly what I want to do with this area. I did talk about putting an observatory up here and all that other fun stuff, but is this actually generating enough power? Oh, it is. for the observatory. So maybe we want to do something like that. But I kind of don't want to have that windmill visible, so I want to see if I can bury it underneath. Is that cheesing? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think that's not in the spirit of the game. But I do want to put the observatory up here and maybe do a little bit of landscaping. But outside of that, I don't really have too many other ideas for what I want to do here. We just have these 2 triple lodges right now. And I could put some other stuff up here, but it would have to be removed. These trees, and I'd have to blast some stuff in. So if you have any ideas for Beverly Hills, please do let me know what you would like to see. Would be nice to be able to actually have some sort of something else going on here, because there's not really that much that we can really, I guess, still do here. At least that I can think of. Because believe it or not, this might seem crazy, but we are getting close to the end of this playthrough. But I can hear you say, you haven't done anything over here. Don't worry, we're going to get to some of that today. It's going to take a long time, because we still have to do this. It's not going to be today. It's not going to be Thursday, but we will get there. In the grand scheme of things, though, we are very, very close to pretty much being done with almost everything else. We still have a little bit to do in this district. Obviously, I just talked about Beverly Hills. But most of the rest of this, I don't think we really need to worry about. We might want to come up here and do something. But functionally speaking, everything's looking really good. It's probably just going to be mostly cosmetic, aesthetic stuff. And we could be planting some more trees here. But clearly we don't need it because we have 18,000 logs in storage. And it's not really looking like something that we absolutely have to be taken care of. But you'll notice that we have cleared out all of the scrap metal up here. There's just a tiny bit over here, which this guy is gathering. And we have a little bit sticking out of the water here. And then up here. So I think we'll just let them take care of this stuff as one does. And by the time we get back to all of this, I think it's probably going to be all taken down. But our great wooden torii gates that we have been wanting to build for quite some time, it cannot be completed because we don't have bot parts. So the fun part is building all of our bot factories and everything over here without any power. And it's unfortunate that the folktales don't have access to the large water wheels. We just have the regular ones that only say they're going to do 90. We don't have engines. We just have windmills and water wheels. And for us to actually build something here that is going to be generating a lot of power, it's going to take quite a bit of effort. And this is probably going to be where the bulk of our focus moves after today's episode, getting this all taken care of. But for today, I figured we could have a little bit of fun doing some decorating, small improvements, and getting things ready to go to be making this area actually useful. But here is our drought warning. You'll notice it's flashing red. That is update 4 stuff. It's not a bad tide. We're still in update 4. Not have to worry about it. But that did actually give me a little bit of panic just there because we've been playing so much update 5. But I digress. So one thing we do need to do with our trains is we need to put in some waiting stations. Because right now, this guy is just chilling in this goods station. And because this is full, there's nothing for him to do because we aren't using a lot of materials. And the packaged food's going into these other districts. Currently, the storage is almost full enough, and we have the district crossings taking care of most of that. So if we want the trains to be useful, we could just, disallow the district crossings to have certain goods come in and out. But I feel like that's going to be detrimental in the long run. So I'd like to avoid that. But I still want to see the trains moving around. So we need to make sure we can clear the track so the trains that aren't working can take a little bit of a break here. So easiest way for us to do that is going to be to install some waiting stations. If you're going to do this, please make sure that you have the the little flag at the correct end. I did not do that correctly in one of the previous episodes. So this waiting station here at the far end is actually useless because the trains they can't get into it. So I've got to take this out. We actually have to turn this one around 180 degrees so the flag's on the other side. So that is... can they actually reach this? I guess they can from down below. But yeah, but that was causing some problems for us not to be able to actually use this. So turning that around should help. Give us a little bit of space for the trains to wait here. But we do need to have some additional waiting. Yeah, see, this guy's still in the depot because he can't go anywhere. But right here is a perfect spot to have a little sidetrack. Just have to plan it out and see exactly how we're going to have this work. I think I can make this work with these 3 segments. This probably should be a section divider. Yep, there we go. And then we'll have this go here. And then, remember, the flag has to go the correct way. That can go there. And our 2x2... Oh, it's not going to let me, is it? That's a shame. That really is unfortunate, because now I'm going to have to make a tight turn that I was hoping I could avoid. Well, we'll have to build this straight track last, because it's not going to let us get in there otherwise. But now what we can do is we can have this track come out this way, and that will fit perfectly and allow this to just be a little spur siding. The sharp curve, I guess, doesn't really matter that much. But this will still be its own separate section like we wanted. This is in the wrong spot, but guess what? We have so much, I'm just going to quietly hit Shift Backspace and make that disappear. Because I got better things to do than stress out about this. But so this will work out quite nicely, having the waiting station here. A nice bypass, nice and easy. And I think that's going to work out quite nicely. This will be a block splitter, I guess, so we can have this signal clear at all times. I don't think it would reach back this far anyway, but we'll see what happens. We'll let them build that. But that one there is good. Probably should have one near or at every station. And this area doesn't have one because this is the train yard. But I am thinking right here off of this bridge would be a good place to have a waiting track. So let's go ahead and actually let's measure this out first to make sure I can fit this in. With our fancy long turnouts, I don't think it's going to be possible, unfortunately, in this spot, unless I were to just have this also be a large one and then just have this waiting track on the back side. Might actually be the right thing to do. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of this, and this, and then... Yeah, that's just going to be easier. Just work smarter, not harder. What is that, the conventional wisdom? Okay, let's get this out of here. I do like how close these guys are, and they actually, can do this at this point. But now that that's its own thing, this can be a separate track, and then our waiting track. Don't forget we have to have the flag on the right side here. Do I want to have this here, or do I want to have it... I guess it can be here. That's fine. We'll just keep putting, I guess, this same design of stuff, which this now has to be a T intersection, and this will be a corner piece. Come on, let me click the right thing. Yeah, so now this will just be a little waiting track. And I think this should be able to now, coming out of the depot, I don't know why it wants to come out this way, but it can either go into here or it can come out here and bypass entirely. I don't know exactly how this is going to behave once this waiting track is put in. I imagine it will probably go to this one. Yep, and our train that was in the station has advanced here, except now the switch track isn't built yet. Okay, let's, yeah, I'll divide the sections with that guy, and that's looking fine. I Okay, yeah, I should actually have this switch be a completely separate section. Theoretically. That's how that should work. Yeah, we'll get that guy finished up. Come back over here. Yeah, he's already eager to come up here. I'm just hoping it doesn't block all of this. I don't think it will. But I guess we'll be fine. Did this not make sure that it would connect? Oh, they just haven't built it yet. Okay, we're good. We are good. Train track crossing is in place. That was already set as a divider, so I'll make that a divider. And there we go. So now we've got our little waiting track. I probably should, well, now the train's on there, so I can't get rid of it. But I probably should have moved this one block over. But now we have a path going all the way through if we need to, so that is looking pretty good. And now if the trains actually want to do something, they can. If we want to have extra trains, we can. Nobody's up here, right? Yeah. So that is good news. And now that's connected, but this guy currently doesn't have anything to do, so I don't think that's going to be that much of an issue. I do need to maybe no, this can be its own section. That's fine. Because this technically, even though he's slightly over the line, he's counted as being in his own spot. So, let the trains do what they need to do when they need to do it, and the rest we're not going to worry about. Now, up here, this is dry, so we can't really do anything currently. But I think it's about time we start putting stuff in here. Now, I have refineries, bot part factories, and all sorts of stuff. We can start making the fuel, even if we don't have bots. That's going to be easy. Plus, this doesn't say that it needs power. So I think we might be home free. Just building this thing without power in place. But we're probably going to need a lot of it. And that would give the trains something to actually move around. Man, I love these chimneys and stuff. That is so cool. So if we want to, we can start putting these in strategic locations. We have our tunnel under the train tracks, and actually up here would not be a bad place for a little bit of refining action going on. So what I think we want to do, because of the way the doorways are on this, I can't really make much of a U shape, but we can pretty easily make a nice looking thing here. So this will fit one like that, one like this with a little corner, and then one like this right here should be fine. I just wanted to knock this down because I thought it looked kind of ridiculous. But come in here with our refineries, go like that, and like that. What we can do in the corners is, for right now, nothing, but I've got some ideas. We could put in, I always want to click on water to put storage. We have a pit tank, that's what it is, courtesy of, well, it's included in the water beaver mod, but this thing's cool because it fills up like blank space in the back of stuff pretty easily. That's probably going to be the most logical thing for us to put down in the hole, but we'll get there when we get there. These guys are going to get to work manufacturing some stuff for us. We'll just have this come in like so. Biofuel. Now, what do we want to make biofuel out of? Because we have, I think, I know the best recipe is potatoes. So it's raw potatoes, by the way. That's why we were planting some additional potatoes. But I think we can do 2 for biofuel and 1 for catalyst, which I actually don't remember what the catalyst recipe was. So let's check that out. Catalyst recipe is, yep, that's maple syrup and sunflower seeds, which theoretically we should be making over here also, because that's not a building that requires power and all the ingredients are here. But if you have bots operating in a district, you should be making the fuel for them in that district. It just makes sense. So this whole thing right here is going to need some storage. Now I know we have all this set up. This is for industrial manufacturing. So we got our paper and our gears and books, and well, books aren't industrial stuff, but bot parts, etc. This area is for building. This is for fueling. So this guy does not have potatoes. He does have water though, and he's going to need access to some other stuff. So I think what we're going to want to do, I know I have storage tanks in here for maple syrup and biofuel, but that's because those are used in recipes. I'm going to have other tanks over here because this is going to look cool having these next to each other, but we'll put one here and we'll put one here, and we'll put the stuff that we need to actually make the biofuel, which is water, liquid, and the maple syrup can go here. And then what we can do over here, this is biofuel. This can actually become catalyst. So the bots that are working here can just go grab it whenever they so choose. We're actually making catalyst now because we have the maple syrup here already and the sunflower seeds. But let's go ahead and get these guys put in place. And right here in the middle, we can do a little bit of decoration because that never hurt anybody. I just don't quite know what to do here. I like the idea of having these these silly lanterns everywhere. I just think they're neat. Really, really cool looking mod. So let's stick this back where it goes. There we go. A little bit of festive fun next to the next to the whole, you know, fuel factory. And now we've got some stuff to put here. We can either put decorations, we could put maybe some well-being stuff. Don't have room for a frog statue, but we do have room for maybe something useful like a shrine here. I know those beavers probably aren't using one of those. And a decorative style with a beaver statue could be nice right there in front of the shrine. And then on the back side, have a shrub. Nothing super great looking, but will be functional. How did I just now notice that the model of the shrine has a beaver shape? I was just like, what in the world is... I've been playing this game how long? Like, look at that. I don't know, maybe it's just more visible in the grayed out version, but man, that's definitely a beaver. You can see the teeth and everything. Yeah, but I got to get them to build the rest of this dynamite so we can actually have this in this spot and not be taking up so much space over here. Because this one is currently holding maple syrup that is being used to make catalyst. Biofuel getting stored right there. I guess I could prioritize those so these guys don't have to come out here and take that out. That's gone. Let's put our large tank there. And this will be for, what did I say, maple syrup? No, we should have one for water, and then this one can be for maple syrup. So it looks like this is just about done, and there it is. You know the drill at this point. Pop this guy in there, make that for the maple syrup, and connect everything up. Should be good to go. Alright, and then we have space here to put some other things. But for right now, this will be a nice little fuel-making complex, and that should fit quite nicely there. So while we aren't actually making power or using bots yet, we're going to be ready when we actually have the ability to use them. And I did say, if you don't remember from way back when, this is, it's been a while since we first talked about this. This area here, I'm going to turn into bot part factories. And then on top of that, we'll have other things. And don't forget, there's still other parts of this that are going to be constructed for actual manufacturing. We just have to be able to get the power from our water wheels. I'm going to build a big old kind of snake-style system for putting water through water wheels. Maybe a little bit reminiscent of the first... was that the first Iron Teeth playthrough? The first hard mode playthrough with the Iron Teeth? I can't remember. But we made this enormous, ridiculous, completely wasteful, I guess you could say a labyrinth of water wheels and levees. And I think it works a little bit better for the Iron Teeth, but could end up being something pretty interesting to look at as well. And I have not forgotten about frog sculpture, whatever coming up here. It's just really hard, really hard to come up with something that is actually convincing for that. So that is going to be something we have to get to much, much later, like a capstone for the playthrough kind of thing. But they're just about done with all of the metal harvesting over here, which means that the rest of this can finally be detonated down and turned into what it was supposed to be the whole time, which is just a whole bunch of trees. So I'm going to get rid of that one tree, and then I think for us to actually blast this down, I'm going to have to let me click on this. Thank you. I'm going to have to just do this in chunks. Although I will say I really like the change in Update 5 for the dynamite to be made out of the bad water instead of paper. I think that is fantastic. Because it's way easier to make it. You just have to have the bad water pumped out. But in this playthrough on this map, I am very glad we don't have bad water, because this would be absolutely inhospitable, a disaster of amazing proportions. So yeah, definitely glad that is not something we have to worry about. So that's going to be fun, I guess we could say. Fun to deal with in the future. Why are they not building this yet? Did I build this one first? No. What are they waiting for then? I actually don't know. Train is still here. Yep, figured that would be a thing. This guy's still here. Yep, that's okay. And otherwise, I don't know where else we really need to have a waiting station. I think everything else is fine. I don't really have room over here for one. And this is just, well, I guess there's no bypass here. I probably should have built one, but the way this was set up wasn't going to make sense. But you know what we can do now that we have our roof mod in? We have so many options to decorate the top of this. We have the 3 wide. We can do the T intersection, X intersection. So we actually could. I know this is a 5 by whatever, but we have the ability to, where is this? 3 by 3. Oh, 3 by 4. We have the ability to do a little bit of something here. It's not going to be, you know, exactly perfect, but it's going to be better than nothing. I'm just going to go ahead and unlock all of these because, well, we probably should have all of them unlocked. Plus we have all the science, so there's not really any reason not to. Also, probably don't need to have beavers doing any science stuff ever again. But I know the observatory is a whole science thing. Do we have... okay, I've got a couple of these as just job boosters, so I guess that's not such a bad thing. That doesn't have to be unlocked. That's all done. Yeah, we'll just take care of these right now, and see if we can make something that looks interesting for our top of our train station. But I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Don't want to get bogged down, because we do still have some stuff that I would like to get to today. Click, click, click. And there we go. So, a 5 wide building. Where did it go? There it is. 5 wide by 5 long. Currently, the way that the tracks here are set up, I can't really extend them over this. So I think what we're going to end up having to do is kind of jerry-rig some sort of a solution roof-wise for this. Because I think this looks cool as it is, but let's face it, it needs something on top. So what I was going to try to figure out, I got to figure out, because this is that ghost roof thing I was telling you about, trying to figure out exactly how that works. But failing that, we can have a little bit of a fun time doing something like maybe like this. I know they can't reach this. This is why I'm just doing this right now. 3 wide. Where's my X? Right, like that. And we could actually have this kind of come down. I think if I can figure out the right things to do here. This 3 by 1. This is a really cool piece to have. This 3 by 1, because we could theoretically just make this kind of mold into this. If I could figure out the right way. I know I got like the idea of what this is in my head, but I don't know. Oh, that's what this is for. The ghost roofs. Because Okay. All right. Yes. Oh my. Yes, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm so glad that this item exists. Look how cool this is. It just kind of like nests into itself. And we still have like the corner pieces that we can't really do too much with. But now the cool thing is I can go into... It always hides this. I can go into our one wide. And I can just do one of these things for the peaks right here. Or we have our corner pieces. I can do something like this. Or I could do the... Okay, T intersection's not the right one. The X one might be a good corner piece. Just like this. I know that's not really good realistic roofing design. But, I don't know. It kind of looks cool. So I can't be too upset about that. You also have... Oh, why is that not... Okay, it doesn't like me doing that. So something here. Okay, yep. This might not actually work exactly like I thought it would, but I still think it's fun to have some sort of interesting design on here, even if it is a little cumbersome. But that is unique. Definitely is unique. So do I have the ability to get that done? Look at that, folks. I know they haven't built it yet, but that just looks really cool. That is fantastic. I love that so much. Where's my path? Because I gotta have beavers be able to get up here. If they get stuck, that's on them. I'm not gonna have the patience for dumb beavers today. But let's put in a ladder here. I know I'm gonna need a platform to the side so they can climb up. But we'll see if they can get this figured out and build that, because man, that just looks so cool. Really think that's something else. You might think it's ugly. I don't care. I think it looks really cool. So we'll let them take care of that and come back a little bit later to check on it. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, how are we doing here? We still haven't built this. Is that because we don't have metal block storage? I thought we did. Logs, planks. We do have metal block storage. What gives? What's going on? Okay, now it comes in. So that is going to be really nice to have this all ready to go for the bots and not have to be stressed out. So we can just bring them in. Okay, do we all have broken teeth here? How did that... Oh no, you're just injured. From what? Are you injured at the refinery? Are you serious? Little baby men can't handle making gasoline out of potatoes and water? Okay. All right. You're really going to make me bring a healer in here? You're really going to make me do that? This is why we need the bots, because these guys cannot handle this. Yeah, this is not going to be a permanent thing. I just got to put these beds in. That's one thing I do like about Update 5 is that they got rid of the whole healer mechanic. I mean, it's a cool idea. It just, in practice, it's just not great. So I guess for the time being, I've got to have these good to go. No, I don't want to plant dandelions. Do I even... I guess I should just have the goods station... Wow, is that all turned off except accepting food? Let's accept medicine. Where's the medicine up here? Here it is. Yep, we'll import the medicine, give the train something to do. See if it brings us anything. Oh, we're not exporting the medicine, so I guess that's not going to be a thing. Do I have enough medicine to export in this district at all? Is that something I was even worried about? Okay, I have 7 medicine. Where's my healer? And somebody made a comment, and I want to check this. Hauling post healer. Yeah, I totally forgot that I could actually just click on these. All right, so this guy does not have any dandelions. Why is that? Oh, they're actually all being used. Okay, well that's interesting. I guess I need to, oh, hey, they finished all this. Good. We need to go ahead. Did they get all this? Good. Oh, that was taking a long time. I thought the game was going to crash. Always kind of on edge playing mods like this. You never know. Never know when it's your time to go as a modded playthrough for this game. Because, you're kind of playing with fire. Whenever you add mods to a game like this, you're really tempting things. And, you never know when something could go horribly wrong. But I need these guys to, yeah, I'm gonna down prioritize this tank. I gotta get them in here making our healer stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna plant dandelions. Do I have to though? I think I thought for a long time this would be enough, but it seems like that's not the case. You know what? Oh, hey, they actually did do part of this. But they can't get to all of this, which is unfortunate. Can I even have the path go all the way back there? We're going to try it. We are going to try it. Just have that go out as far as it can. Yep, we're going to have to do this. All right, so that goes... I guess we could just put this up here. Have to remember to get rid of the platforms and stuff. But man, I love this so much. This looks so cool. So cool. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting building the rest of this. Might be a little bit of trial and error. But we'll see what happens. I think they should be able to reach most of that from here. I'm sure the really inconvenient things to reach are going to be the ones that they... choose not to mess with. All right, goods station. Let's export. Where was that again? Here we go. All right, so now we should see a train come in here and pick this up as soon as it's loaded. Hopefully, assuming I've done things correctly. This hasn't been. Look at these guys going in from underneath to build all this stuff. I mean, I just love this so much. Now we have medicine, so we should see, hopefully, sometime soon, we should see a train come through and pick that up. Otherwise, we might have to try and figure something out. I know the trains work. They worked before, so maybe they just have to have some sort of other impetus for leaving that I'm not fully aware of. Or maybe it's going to wait for this to be completely full. I actually don't know. Is there a threshold for this? I haven't even looked at all this. Reset all. Okay, no tooltip for that. That's just sending. Maximum amount can be inside the station is determined by the amount to the right. Yep, we have that set up. That's fine. That's set to sending. I'm pretty sure over here in Cascadia, this is set to receive. It is. Okay. Well, it's ready to go as soon as they want to show up to work and take care of that. But now we have our healer in place. Of course, nobody can work there because they're all dead or injured. Oh, did they get all of the... Oh, they did. All right. That can go away. So now all of the metal is gone from this island. And, oh, we're down, actually. We only have 78 scrap metal. We got to get these guys over here. But for right now, those are all gone. And we've got a big old dynamite thing to set up. So let's do that from the center here. Oh, no. You fools. You almost got blown up. All right, I don't see anybody else coming over here. Oh, nope. It's like playing chicken with the train. You just don't do it. Do not ever play chicken with the train. I swear, every time I'm about to click this... Oh, man. Anybody else want to get blown up today? I mean, I guess it's free. All right, we're going to do it. Well, that made my computer lag a little bit. All right. So now we don't have to take this one down, but I kind of like the idea of having this on like an embankment. So I guess we'll see if we can make that work. I know the irony of cutting down trees just so you can plant more trees, but they're the wrong trees. So we'll see. Can they get to this too far? Oh, because the path isn't paved over here. Well, now it is. And while they're waiting and bored, we can go ahead and just put all of this in. I think they can reach... Should be able to reach all of this. Let's check if they can reach this corner. Nope, they can't. All right. I was about to say if they can reach that corner, they're probably good. But we'll just hit that guy over a little bit. Yep. Alrighty. We'll just go ahead and preemptively place all this here. I am going to leave this a little bit undisturbed. I was going to try and see if I could get slopes built, but then I realized that, can I even find one? A naturally occurring slope block? Yeah, right here. This doesn't go all the way to the edge of the space that it occupies. It's close, but it doesn't quite, and it ends up looking kind of weird. So once this is all done, I will blow this up, and then we will use our decorative slopes, the wood ones, and make ourselves a little kind of a braced land bridge for the train in between the actual bridges. I think that'll look cool. If you don't like that idea, you have 2 seconds to speak or forever hold your peace. And because I know none of you have seen this yet, too bad, we're doing it anyway. That's the fun part about doing this in a way that's not a live stream. I just get to do what I want to do and think, look how fast they did that. This game is so cool, man. I love this game to death. Although, what I don't love is the fact that the train doesn't seem to want to pick stuff up. I don't know. I also haven't updated the mod, so maybe something got fixed or whatever. Should probably do that. They can't get to this. Oh, yeah, they definitely can't. Can I... Oh, this is going to be so cheesy if this works. Can I put in... No way. There's no way that's going to work. Is it? Oh, that... Okay. I guess not. This is going to be interesting because these are... Oh, those are ghost roofs. I can just... I can just build platforms here. Alright, let me... No, really? Really? You're not going to let me build here? That's, an unforeseen challenge I did not expect. That is unfortunate. Well, now I don't know what to do. Can I... And now I really did it, huh? Can I put I cannot, because these are not reinforced. Okay. If I rebuild this with reinforced... Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm just going to have to do this with reinforced ladders. So, I know this is kind of a waste, but... I think it's going to be the only way we have to actually accomplish this. This is so dumb. This is so ridiculous. This way to accomplish this, but I think they should be able to reach most of the pieces like this. If I have this come across this way. And you know what's funny? As I was sitting here saying, you know what? I'm not going to make the episode an hour long today. And here we are at about 50 minutes already. Well, you know what they say. It's real easy to lose track of time when you're doing something that's really fun. But no, this game is awesome. All right, let's... This is so ugly. Let's just do that same thing over here. Wait, we have the materials. We might as well use them, even if it's for some dumb solve your problems that you caused yourself because you didn't pay attention. Problem solving. All right. The side platforms, this is a great mod. This is absolutely one of the best mods that I have ever seen. It's so useful. Super, super useful. So we'll let them make their weird scaffolding thing. Trains still aren't moving. That's weird. But this is it's all working. This should have, oh, that's almost full of biofuel. Nice. Catalyst is a little slower. Because we don't have going quite as fast, but I think we're going to be A-okay. I might even need to change one of these over to catalyst instead of biofuel. Just because we have so much biofuel already. We have plenty of raw potatoes, so that's not a problem. I was kind of worried about that for a little bit of time. But these guys... Oh, now are they... Oh, no, they're getting medicine, so maybe the train is working and I'm just not paying attention. Or... District center... import if needed? Okay, I guess they're probably taking it through here. I could have just chosen to believe the train was working, but you know how this goes. Yeah, they don't seem to want to go anywhere. That's weird. So before we're done for today, because I do have to wrap this up pretty quick here, let's add a little bit more in the way of decoration to all of these things. I don't have a 6x roof piece, which is unfortunate, but we can put in some lovely chimneys here. So what I'll do is I'll put those on the outside, and since we have these dormers here, or I guess gable windows, we can put some of these lovely things in all along the front, or we could just put them in the middle, or we could mix and match short gable windows. I like the round one better for this aesthetic, I think. So we'll put 2 of those in the middle, and these don't have to actually be constructed, they just up here. But I think that just looks so nice. So we'll put that there. Look at that. They got little views out the front and the back, and then this whole thing over here is just begging for some really nice gables. Look at that. That is fantastic. That is just such a nice look. Very, very exciting stuff. So that'll come in here. Yeah, look at that. We got attic rooms now. And of course, chimneys. You know the drill. We'll just put these in the corner. Look at all those smoke particles. It's probably absolutely tanking my FPS, but oh, look how nice that looks in the... Oh, that is super cool at the roof peak right there. That is lovely. That is absolutely fantastic. We'll put this here. Give me a gable right there. And we'll put one on the back side, even though it kind of just stares into the side of the district center. Look at this, folks. Look how nice this is. Man, I just can't get over it. And this is medical, so they don't need gables there. But this guy right here definitely seems like he could use one. And there you go. Look. Oh, man, look how good that is. That's great. Love that to death. Now, the problem is this is like a really ugly building that I'm not really sure what to do with. But we'll go ahead and put some of these in here anyway. Just because we can. Look at that. We'll put this here, and of course, you know, we got to put some gable windows in. That is going to be right into the side of another building, so we won't do that. On the outside there, that's good. And this might look a little funky, but I think that's actually pretty nice looking. We'll do the same on the other side here. Look at that, man. I love this so much. Have I said that enough for you yet? Oh, that's just so cool. And we'll put one there. I want to put one on every single one of these little houses. It's just so cool. Have we actually done that? These are all, that's hospital stuff. It doesn't need that. Man, this is just, look how much visual interest that adds. We'll go into a screenshot mode. Look how much visual interest this adds to have these little smoke tendrils curling up out of the houses. That is wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead now. We're just about ready to get this all blown up here, get everything set up correctly. This should allow me now. There we go. Yep. Slowly work our way back out here. And yes, I will put staircases on either side of this. Can I reach? I can. Can I reach? I can. Can I reach? I can. I'm not going to attempt it anymore. Why did I go for a path there? This has to be dynamite. We're getting there, folks. So we're going to have them detonate this stuff, and then, yeah, we're just about out of time. So we'll let them finish this. I love the chimneys. Have I said that enough for you yet? This looks so cool. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really great mod. So go check it out. It's on mod.io. And I think you should be able to get it through Mod Manager as well if it's on mod.io. But that's how I picked it up. Mod Manager has not been working very well for me recently. But yeah, go check it out. Not too many people have downloaded it. I think it's only a couple hundred at this point. Well, relative to the other stuff, some of these mods now have, I don't know, tens of thousands of downloads. After, I guess, people with huge YouTube followings, not named me, have featured the mods. But yeah, we're just having such a great time with this. I'm very glad you chose to join me today for this return back to Update 4 with this playthrough. Because we were having a whole lot of fun with this before the whole Update 5 dropped and kind of dominated all of our attention. But I'm very, very happy with how this is progressing. We've still got plenty to do, so stick around. We'll be back here on Thursday with another episode. Might try and actually start building our power generation here, if that's going to be a marathon endeavor, and is definitely going to take more than one episode. Let me turn this. Thank you. It's going to be a super long thing, so we're going to have to try our best to remain focused and make sure we can get all of that done. But I think we'll be a-okay. And it's just going to be so much fun. Tomorrow, of course, Water Beavers return for Water Beaver Wednesday. And like I just said, this playthrough on Thursday, and then back to Update 5 with the Iron Teeth on Friday. Next weekend, of course, live streams as usual to keep you updated on times for that. But yeah, I very much appreciate you watching. Like I've said numerous times, it really is really nice to be able to talk to you guys and enjoy playing this game and just enjoy each other's company. So I'm very thankful for you, whether this is the first time you've watched one of my videos or if you've been here since day one. I'm very, very thankful that we're able to spend this time together, and also thankful for the beard boosters who make all this possible. Technically, I guess full-timing Timberborn on YouTube is a crazy thing to think about, but the support that you guys have given me is making it possible to do these every day, and videos are doing really well. So I'm very, very appreciative of all the fantastic support and the enthusiasm you guys have. So as they wrap this up, we're going to wrap our little area up here and blow some of this up. Look at that. Look at that, man. That just looks so cool. We can go in real quick before we're out of here. The decoration stair fits perfectly with our decoration blocks, and I think that's actually the reason it was intended to be used. But look how cool this is going to be with all of that sloped nicely like that. I'm going to go ahead and... Ooh, almost made a mistake. Almost made a mistake and sent these beavers to an untimely and violent end. So let's not set this off until they've finished. Oh, that would be so bad. So bad. But yeah. You guys know what's up. It's just really fun to be able to do this all the time. It's just, I just am so thankful for all of this stuff, all of your fantastic support. Really, really genuinely fantastic fun. So, hope you'll stick around. We've got plenty more where this is coming from, if I can ever put our stuff in the right spot. Might have to do some shenanigans to get all this built, but we'll definitely see what happens. All right, is that done? And once that's done, we can just detonate this. Oh, really, you're gonna set that up like that? All right, nobody come over here. We're gonna light it off. All right. And they'll just have to deal with that on their own time. Not mine. Yep, so. Oh, that's all she wrote. Decoration square corner. Decoration slope. Here and here. And our decorative stair. I know I've tried it in this episode like 4 different times. You know how this works. But look how cool that is, man. This is just, oh man. That's great. And there's that drought warning again, so I guess that'll be next time. We'll be in our drought here in cycle 43, but yep, that is all we got. I probably should have done the beveled corner for this, but I don't know. That looks cool too. Yep. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks again so much for being here. I genuinely do appreciate you. Hope you have a fantastic time, whatever it is you're doing. Have fun, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for Water Beavers. Have a good one. Bye-bye.